All right, so you know the vibe. If I'm in the kitchen, you already know what it means. It means we're cooking with Kendra. You feel me? I think I had I might have had a little quote I used to say. I ain't did this in a long time. I don't remember the quote. You're gonna have to forgive me. Also, well, this is a voiceover kind of video, so it don't really matter. But the baby's in the background, so if you see or hear anything throughout this video, that's him. He's here with me. We're chilling. Today. Okay, wait, let's address some things real quick. Thanksgiving, I know where the Thanksgiving video at. Our oven broke on Thanksgiving, bro. Our oven is still broken, but we have to, now I know how to fix it and use it. We gotta like pull it off the wall because I'm talking too fast and we need to chillax. The oven is not entirely broken. It works. I'm gonna use it now for this video because I'm gonna be baking something. Christmas is coming up. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna make a whole meal on Christmas. It's just me and Jonah and the baby. I'm not cooking for no big family. I don't need to go buy a whole. We barely just finished the turkey or the ham. I don't eat turkey, but we barely just finished the ham that we have from Thanksgiving, like mac and cheese, and we still was trying to eat that. You feel me? So I don't know if I want to go and make a whole nother batch of all that. I could. I probably won't. So today we're doing a dessert. Now look, I am not no Martha Stewart. I don't know. Rachel Ray makes food. I don't know. Respectfully, I'm not an old white lady. I don't do the baking stuff. That's their domain, and they do great at it. So if this tastes funny, that's between my ancestors and the white people. I don't know, but I'm making an apple crumble. I told my mom about this. She might be watching this. Moms, they wanted to see it, moms. They wanted me to. Well, yeah, they did. A couple of my friends did. Multiple agreed with the comment, but mainly this came from Bloogie. So if you don't, hey, Bloogie and mom, y'all be in the Twitch chat chatting sometimes. If y'all got beef, that's between y'all. Wasn't me. I'm just doing what my friends requested. So yeah, apple crumble, that's what I'm making. Never made it before. I'm not a baker. I'm not good at it. But we're going to do it anyways, all right? So let's get started. All right, voiceover Kendra in the building. Haven't been here in a long time. I know y'all miss me and whatnot. But okay, let's get serious. We're baking an apple crumble. I had to start the oven. About to go through the ingredients. We got Granny Smith apples. They were kind of bruised. Does it matter? Not really. Next, we have our cornstarch. Now we have our sugar, just regular white sugar. Then we have our salt, our iodized salt, I don't know. Baking powder, because there's a difference between baking powder and baking soda, I assume, because I was about to grab baking soda. We got the cinnamon. Honestly, I wish I would have put more cinnamon in this dish, but it's all right. We got the unsalted butter. Never used unsalted butter in my life in a stick form. I just get the one out of the tub. We got the lemon juice, which came in a different bottle. I feel like the bottles normally be like shaped like a whole lemon, but this was like half a lemon. Then we got the dark brown sugar. It said light or dark. Don't know the difference. We're all black anyways. Let me chill. Sorry. Then we have flour. Regular said all-purpose flour. I know there's different types of flour. The recipe said all-purpose, so I grabbed all-purpose. And then so yeah. Got all the ingredients, and then I started peeling. Now listen, she's not a baker. She does not bake for fun. She's not a baker. She don't go out baking things. She cuisines like food, not sweets, all right? So if my technique is crazy, it should be. I don't do this. I also didn't have a, I don't know. There's different kinds of peelers, and I feel like this one probably isn't meant for apples, but that's okay because it did what it needed to do. This is just a pain in the butt. This is why I don't like baking, honestly. Like, I don't like that. You always got to cut something, and there's mad prep, like omega prep that you got to do for the baking stuff, and I'm just not with it. But anyways, here's me peeling all of the apples, okay? Okay, so now that the peeling part is over, we're moving on into cutting. I do not cut apples. When I eat apples, I eat them whole. I wash them off and just eat them how they are. So if my technique is crazy, pardon it, okay? I'm learning, we're getting there. But I'm cutting these apples and then coring them. I did not have an apple corer. I didn't think it was worth buying one because I highly doubt I'm going to be doing something like this again, or enough to where investing in one would be worth it. So I just used a knife. I did look up how to core an apple though, and they showed me. So I'm going to cut them in halves and then cut them in quarters and then take the paring knife and slice out the edge. I probably could have been a little more efficient with my knife skills and saved more apple, but it's all right. It got done either way, okay? Next came my favorite part. Y'all know me. I'ma use my kitchen gadgets, bro. I'm finna use them gadgets. This is the thing I use for everything, to slice things into small cubes. So I use that to dice up the apples into little bite-sized pieces. All right, so now that we're done prepping the apples, that's legit what took most of the time. And fun fact, I had like 30 minutes of footage of me cutting and peeling and doing all that to the apples. I'm not efficient with that kind of stuff. Or maybe it's supposed to take that long, I don't know. I know I didn't want to watch all 30 minutes, so that's why I sped up. But here I am making the crumble part of the apple crumble. It's the part that goes on the outside, and it's like just a crumble. It's brown sugar, it's mainly a lot of brown sugar and flour. Yeah, it has the brown sugar, it has the flour, it has baking powder, salt, and some cinnamon, and it also has butter, not too much, because you know, you want it to be crumbly. I think the texture is supposed to be like wet sand, or damp sand, not wet, but like very damp sand. I think it could have been a little more crumbly, like when you guys see the end of this. I think it could have been a little bit more crumbly, but you know, it turned out fine nonetheless, okay? And lastly, we have the filling. The filling is the apples. It's basically the same ingredients as the crumble, minus the brown sugar. And then I added lemon juice and cornstarch instead. Otherwise, it's basically the same exact thing. Y'all saw the ingredients at the start. I think actually I'll link the recipe down because, you know, why not? But yeah, this is the filling part of it. It was very watery at the end of the day when it finished cooking, and I took it out of the oven and I took that first slice out. It was pretty watery. It's in the fridge now as I'm recording this, and now the stuff's solidified. So maybe I should have waited and let it sit for longer, but it said let's sit for 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure I let it sit for like 30, and it was still a bit watery. But now that it's in the fridge and it's gotten to sit, if I put it back in the microwave, I think it'll be more thick. But if I could change anything, it probably would be in this part to put a little more cornstarch. This part had cornstarch in it. I probably would put a little bit more cornstarch just to make it a little bit more thicker. So as y'all see, this is the end. We've baked everything. Everything's cooked. Everything's good to go. I did the filling part. I just threw the filling in and then put the crumble on top. Cooked it, like I said, 45, might have even been 50. And yeah, this is the crumble. I tapped it to make sure that it was all intact. Nothing was falling apart. It wasn't like super soft and brittle. It actually held its own. And now in this next clip, you guys are going to see an official taste test. I don't typically do taste tests, but you know I have to hook y'all up with a little taste test because I ain't never baked before. So y'all enjoy the next clip. I don't normally do taste tests, but we're going to do a taste test with the boys. Try this. I already tasted it. No comment.
I think it's sweet. It's supposed to be sweet.
Do you like it?
I think a 7.
But I was right. It needs like ice cream, huh? Like a whipped cream.
Yeah. I think it's pretty good.
I think it tastes fine. I thought it was gonna taste weird. I think that tastes pretty fine.